Hey, welcome back to the channel. This video we're going to talk about octaves. The example I played at the beginning is just playing every G on the neck using octaves as a way to get around and find the notes. It's a very useful tool that I use a lot, and I'll explain that in the video. But I just wanted to start out by saying octaves, if you don't know what the definition is, it's basically the distance between two notes that share the same name, but the higher octave is double the frequency. So if you think of A440, the note we tune our A strings to, up an octave is A880. So it doubles in frequency as you go through the frequency range. Anyway, that's sort of like what octaves are. But what I use this pattern for is sort of a scaffolding to apply new information onto the neck with. And it's very, very useful once you get it down. It serves a number of purposes, and the primary one really is to memorize the notes on the neck. And secondarily, by being able to sort of identify where all the notes are, or identify where a note is that you need, you can then attach musical information, new information and new techniques to that octave. So it's very, very useful. Let me explain how the pattern works. We'll get started on that and show you some examples of how I use it. The way the pattern works out is we're finding the lowest note on the fretboard for the key we're looking for, in this case G. 3rd fret, E string. The bracket, the octave bracket, in this regard, when the root is on the E string, is 2 frets up and 2 strings across. Think of that as the first octave of anything, like a major scale. The first octave inside your bar chord, perhaps. First octave of the pentatonic scale. There it is, right? So here's how the pattern plays out. You find that lowest note. There's the first one. Index finger on the new note, that's 2nd octave. And now, pattern goes across the B string, so it's a little wider here. Index finger on the new one. We can't go any higher. We don't have enough strings to complete the pattern, so we're going to go down an octave. And just keep in mind, this shape right here may look strange. It's 4 strings across, 2 frets up. But if you take a moment, this is the bracket of your C chord. So there's your new G. That's just a frame of reference. Index finger on the new G. Pattern sort of repeats itself again. 2 frets up, 2 strings across. Index finger on the new one. Crossing that B string, got to go up that minor 3rd. It's a little bit wider interval. We're still across 2 strings. Index finger on the new octave. We're out of high strings, so we have to go back down again. And this is sort of an octave above from where we started down here on the 3rd fret. Pattern sort of repeats itself now. So that's the way it goes. Remember to keep on replacing your index finger on the new octave as you go. Now I'm going to take it around the circle of fifths, not all the way through, just a couple of them, just to show you how to do this. The first thing, the first key on the circle is C. We're going to find the lowest C on the neck, 3rd fret A string. Now the pattern just now we're going to F. Lowest F is here. B flat, lowest B flat is 2nd, is 5th string, 1st fret. And there's the pattern. And there's a couple of examples. Take it all the way around the circle of fifths, do that a few times every day for a little while, and you'll see your playing sort of blossom. One other thing I just wanted to show was how this can change the way you look at the guitar fretboard and how you process information. So I'm going to go back to G again. Let's just look at that blues scale, or the pentatonic scale that I mentioned in the beginning. If you just say to yourself, in each one of these octave brackets, that scale exists in there, let's go find it, it's a pretty fun ride. There it is right there. Now start here. Watch the B string. Now here's another one, right? I don't have enough strings. Again, the guitar is the limiting factor here, not me, not my capability to understand what I'm doing. It's a great place to be. But we're out of guitar, so we go here. Watch the B string. Again, out of strings. Got to go back. Now I've just played the pentatonic scale all over the neck without having to worry about memorizing all 5 of the positions, etc., etc. This framework helps you memorize the notes on the guitar. It helps you provide yourself a mechanism to attach new information. It's helped me tremendously, and I hope it helps you as well. Okay, so that's octaves. Hope this helps. Take it through the circle of fifths. Get it under your fingers. It helps you, again, memorize the notes on the neck, as well as serve as a place where you can attach new information. And anytime you are in control of attaching and moving information around on the neck, you just increase your skill and capability pretty quickly. So I hope you enjoy this, and we'll see you next time.